Let us go to the next problem. Find the angle between the surfaces xyz plus y squared z minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. This is one surface. Another surface is y squared x plus z squared y plus x squared z is equal to 3 at the point 1, 2, 1. Now, let us take the angle between the two surfaces. I have already told you angle between the two surfaces is given by a dot p is equal to absolute value of a into absolute value of b into cos theta, that formula. So therefore let us take the first surface. What is the first surface? First surface is first surface is xyz plus y squared z minus x plus 2. I have written that. Now let us find gradient of phi, that is del phi 1. What is del phi 1? Y into dou phi by y into dou phi by dou s, j into dou phi by dou y plus k into dou phi by dou z. Since phi is treated as phi 1 here, phi is equal to phi 1 I am taking. I into dou phi by dou x plus j into dou phi by dou y plus k into dou phi by dou z you were writing in the previous problems. Now here phi is phi 1. So therefore you take phi 1. Substitute for phi 1. What is phi 1? This much. Dou by dou x, write that as it is. Dou by dou x, right? Into phi 1. Phi 1 is this. Similarly, j into dou by dou y, write that as it is. Observe this one. J into dou by dou y. What is phi 1? This bracket. Similarly, k into dou by dou z, written as it is. Dou by dou z of phi 1. Observe. xyz plus y squared z, dou by dou z of phi. Now, what is required? I have to differentiate this properly. So let us differentiate this, right? So what is required? Dou by I into, right? Dou by dou x of xyz plus y squared z minus x plus 2, right? Plus j into dou by dou y of, right, xyz plus y squared z minus x plus 2, right, plus k into dou by dou z of xyz plus y squared z minus x plus 2. This is what I have to partially differentiate. So I into with respect to x. If you want, you can operate separately. Okay, if you want one more step, let us take dou by dou x of xyz, dou by dou x of y squared z, right, minus dou by dou x of third term, that is x. Next, dou by dou x of plus 2, right. Next, plus j into with respect to y, dou by dou y of same thing xyz plus dou by dou y of second term y squared z minus dou by dou y of x plus dou by dou y of 2. Similarly, plus k into, right, dou by dou z of first term xyz plus dou by dou z of second term y squared z. Next, minus dou by dou z of x plus dou by dou z of 2. Now let us differentiate this properly. Let us take this one, I into, now with respect to x I am differentiating with respect to xz, yz is constant, take yz outside, dou by dou x of x, that is 1. With respect to x you are differentiating. Take the constant outside and then differentiate. Now with respect to x, both y and z constant, 0. With respect to x, observe here I am showing with respect to x, both y and z constant, 0, minus. With respect to x, I am differentiating x, differentiation of x, 1. With respect to x, I am differentiating 2 is a constant, so therefore 0, that is over. Now coming to this second one, j into, observe, j into dou by dou y of, observe, with respect to y, x and z constant, take it outside. So what is remaining? Y. With respect to y, x, z constant, what is remaining? Y. Differentiation of y, 1. When you are differentiating, you treat that as x. xz ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತೆಗೆದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ y ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. y in x ಅಂತ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು you differentiate. I have taken x with respect to y. Take xz outside. I have taken x and z outside. Remaining is y. You are differentiating y. When you are differentiating y, you treat that y as x in your mind and you differentiate. Suppose after taking q, so many variables outside, q, s outside. Suppose if you are differentiating say p squared. p squared differentiate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ p squared ನ x squared ಅಂತ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಬಿಟ್ಟು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. p squared ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಏನು 2p, ಹಾಗೆ x squared ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ 2x ಆ ಥರ. ಸೊ j into now j into with respect to y, I am talking with respect to y xz constant, differentiation of y 1. Now with respect to y z is constant, second term z is constant, differentiation of y squared 2y, right? Next minus with respect to y differentiation of x 0, with respect to y differentiation of 2 0, right? Next plus k into with respect to z xy constant, take it outside, differentiation of z 1. Next with respect to z y squared constant, differentiation of z 1, minus with respect to z x constant 0, with respect to z2 constant 0. These are the things I am getting. So therefore I into yz. So now here in del phi 1, observe, I have to substitute x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, z is equal to 1. So if I substitute x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, z is equal to 1, what you will get? I into y is 2, z is 1, 2 here, minus, right, I into plus minus 1 here, 2 minus 1 plus j into here, x is 1, z is 1, therefore 1 here, z is 1, 1 into y 2, right, 2. Next plus k into x is 1, y is 2, 2 here, y square 2 square 4. So therefore what you got? So del phi 1 it is equal to I into 2 minus 1 1. So I plus 3j plus 6k. Now let us go for computing del phi 2. What is my phi 2? Phi 2 is the second surface here. Phi 2 it is equal to, right, y squared x. Phi 2 is y squared x plus z squared y plus x squared z is equal to 3 is there. Is equal to 3 is there. Bring this 3 to LHS. So that is minus 3, it is equal to 0. Now del phi 2 is equal to I into deba by deba x of this much, I into deba by deba x of this bracket. What is that? Y squared x plus z squared y plus x squared z minus 3, right, plus j into similarly deba by of this phi 2 y squared x plus z squared y plus x squared z minus 3, right, plus k into dou by dou z of y squared x plus z squared y plus x squared z minus 3. So let us differentiate. Del phi 2 is equal to with respect to I into with respect to x, first term, with respect to x, y squared is constant, take it outside, dou by dou x of x 1. Next coming to second term, with respect to x both z and y constant 0. With respect coming to third term, with respect to x z is constant, take it outside, differentiation of x squared 2x. Fourth term, with respect to x number 3 that is constant 0. Next coming to this, first j into with respect to y, first term, x is constant in the first term, observe, x is constant, differentiation of y squared 2y. With respect to y Z squared is constant, take it outside. Differentiation of y, 1. Next, plus with respect to y, both x, dou by dou y indicates with respect to y. With respect to y, both x and z constant, 0. Now number is here, it's already constant, 0. Now next, k into with respect to z. With respect to z, observe, with respect to z, both y and x constant, 0. With respect to z, y is constant, take it outside. Differentiation of z squared, 2z. Next, with respect to z, x squared constant, take it outside. You are differentiating z, that is 1. Minus, with respect to z, 3 is constant, 0. Now let us substitute the point. What is the point? Substitute x is equal to which one? Y is 1, y is equal to 2, z is equal to 1. Then what you will get? Del phi 2 is equal to I into y is 2, therefore 4, plus z is 1, x is 1, therefore 2, so plus j into here. Now x is 1, y is 2, so 2 into 2, 4, z squared, that is 1 square 1, here 0 minus 0. Next, plus k into y is 2, 2 into 2, that is 4, plus x is 1. So therefore this is del phi 2. So totally my del phi 2 is I into 6 plus j into 4 plus 1, 5, plus k into 4 plus 1, 5. Now you know the formula. What is the formula? Del phi 1 dot del phi 2 is equal to absolute value of del phi 1 into absolute value of del phi 2 into cos theta. So let us find absolute value of del phi 2. Absolute value of del phi 2 means here, observe, you have del phi 2 square root of coefficient of I 6 square, coefficient of j is 5, 5 square, coefficient of k, that is 5, that is 5 square. So absolute value of del phi 2, it is equal to 6 square 36, 5 square 25, here 5 square 25, 25, 25, 50, 50, 30, 86, 86, that is root 86. Similarly, let us compute del phi 1, absolute value of del phi 1, right? What is absolute value of del phi 1? Coefficient of I, here del phi 1 is I plus 3j plus 6k, right? So coefficient of I 1, 1 square, coefficient of j, that is 3, 3 square, coefficient of k, that is 6, 6 square. So that is 1 plus 9 plus 36. So 36, 45, 45, 1, 46, that is root 46. Now let us substitute here. So what is cos theta? Cos theta is equal to, here substituting this star. In this star let us substitute. Substituting in star. What is the formula? Cos theta is equal to del phi 1 dot del phi 2 divided by absolute value of del phi 1 into absolute value of del phi 2. Right. So therefore del phi 1, what is my del phi 1? Here I will write del phi 1 is I plus 3j plus 6k. Del phi 2 is, what is del phi 2? Del phi 2, it will be I 6i plus 5j plus 5k. So take the dot product, 1 into 6, 6, del phi 1 dot del phi 2, 3 into 5, 15, plus coefficient take 6, coefficient take 5, 6 into 5, 30. See, del phi 1 and del phi 2, take the dot product, divided by absolute value of del phi 1, it is root 46. Absolute value of del phi 2 it is root 86. This is my cos theta. So theta is cos inverse of this. Okay.